Hello, and welcome back. This is Sara, and I'm really happy you're here today. Let me start with a question. When you hear the phrase goal setting, what comes to mind? Maybe a list, maybe a big, intimidating target, maybe New Year's resolutions that feel exciting in January and then quietly disappear by February. We often think of goals as a finish line, a distant point we have to reach. And in language learning, that can sound like be fluent. But be fluent can feel like a horizon. You walk toward it, and it keeps moving. So today, let's flip the script. What if the goal wasn't only a destination, but the path itself? What if the goal was something you can do this week? Something real, something simple, something that gives you confidence. Today, we're talking about the power of tiny wins, building your English confidence one step at a time. This episode is for A2 to B1 learners, so we'll keep the English clear and practical. And yes, we'll do a few repeat after me moments, because speaking confidence grows when you actually say the words. All right, let's begin. Big goals are not bad. Big dreams are wonderful. The problem with a big goal like be fluent is not the dream. The problem is there is no map. It's like saying you want to walk from Paris to Rome, but you don't know the towns in between. You don't know where to stop. You don't know what progress looks like today. So you start strong, and then you feel lost. And when you feel lost, motivation slips away. A big goal can also feel heavy. It can make you think, I'm not good enough. I'm too slow. I'll never get there. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come from one big success. Confidence comes from many small successes. That's why tiny wins matter. Repeat after me. 1. Big goals can feel heavy. 2. Small goals feel possible. 3. I can improve step by step. Good. So what is a tiny win? A tiny win is a small success you can do soon. Not in 6 months, not one day. Soon. In language learning, tiny wins are usually micro skills. Small, clear skills. For example, instead of, I want to improve my speaking. A tiny win is, this week, I will order my coffee in English without switching to my native language. Do you feel the difference? The second goal is specific, clear, real life, possible this week. And when you do it, you get a real feeling of success. That feeling is powerful. It changes your brain from, I can't, to, I just did. And that's how confidence grows. Common micro skills can be order food in English, ask a simple question at work, understand the main idea of a short video, write one short message in English, learn one useful phrase and use it today. I just did it. 2. I can do it again. 3. Small wins build confidence. Now let's talk about the SMART framework. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. But don't worry, we'll keep it simple. No pressure. Let's build a tiny win together. Example, you want to understand movies better. A vague goal is, watch more English movies. A tiny win is, this weekend I will watch one 20-minute episode of a familiar sitcom with English subtitles. I will write down 3 new phrases I hear. Let's check it. Specific, one 20-minute episode with subtitles. Measurable, 3 phrases written down. Achievable, short and familiar. Relevant, helps listening. Time-bound, this weekend. Perfect. Here's another example for speaking. Vague goal, speak more. Tiny win. On Tuesday and Thursday, I will do 3 minutes of speaking practice. I will talk about my day using 5 simple sentences. That's clear. That's doable. That's a tiny win. Repeat after me. 1. This week, I will practice for 3 minutes. 2. I will write down 3 useful phrases. 3. This goal is small and clear. Now, let's make it very practical. Here are tiny wins you can copy today. Tiny wins for speaking. Today, I will introduce myself in English in 4 sentences. This week, I will use 1 new greeting. How's it going? I will ask 1 simple question. Could you repeat that, please? Tiny wins for listening. I will listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast and catch the main idea. I will watch 1 short clip with subtitles and repeat 1 sentence. Tiny wins for vocabulary. I will learn 5 words about my job or my daily life. I will learn 3 phrases for small talk. Tiny wins for writing. I will write 1 short comment in English. I will text a friend 1 simple message in English. Notice something. These are not huge. They are small. But they are real. And if you do 1 small thing every week, your English changes. Repeat after me. 1. How's it going? 2. Could you repeat that, please? 3. Let me think. 4. 1 step at a time. Now let's talk about tracking. Some people try to track learning with strict charts, long checklists, and pressure.
Let's do something different, and then
Use a victory log. A victory log is simple. It is a notes app on your phone or a small notebook, and you write only 1 thing. What you did. Not what you didn't do. Not what you should do. Only what you did. For example, Monday, I understood the main idea of an English podcast. Wednesday, I used actually in a message. Friday, I ordered coffee in English without switching languages. This is important because on bad days, when you feel stuck, you can look at your victory log and think, wait, I am improving. Your victory log is proof. It is evidence. It is your progress in writing, and progress is motivating. Repeat after me. I'm making progress. I can see my progress. My small wins matter. Now, a crucial part. Celebration. Most people do this. They win, and then immediately move on. They think, okay, what's next? But the celebration is not silly. It is part of the learning. When you celebrate, your brain learns, this is good. Do it again. Celebration can be small. Say, good job to yourself. Tell a friend. Make a cup of tea. Take a short walk. Put a small check mark in your notebook. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to happen. So please, pause for 2 seconds and feel the win. Repeat after me. I'm proud of myself. Good job, Sara. Use your own name. I did it. Now, what if you miss a day? What if you don't do your goal? Here's the rule. Don't panic. Don't quit. Don't beat yourself up. Missing a day is normal. It does not mean you failed. It means you are human, and it gives you information. It's data. Maybe the goal was too big. Maybe you were tired. Maybe your week was busy. So you adjust. Instead of read 1 article, you do read 1 paragraph. Instead of study 30 minutes, you do study 5 minutes. The goal is not a perfect plan. The goal is a plan you can continue, because consistency beats intensity. Repeat after me. It's okay. I can start again. I will make the goal smaller. I will keep going. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine someone named Lena. Lena is learning English. She has a big goal. I want to speak fluently. But she feels stressed, so she chooses a tiny win. Her tiny win is, this week, I will ask one question in English at a cafe. On Monday, she walks into the cafe. She feels nervous. Her heart is beating fast. But she says, "Hi, can I get a latte, please?" The barista asks, "Anything else?" And Lena says, "No, that's all. Thank you." Small moment, tiny win. But when she walks out, she feels different. She thinks, I did it. And next time, she is less afraid because she already proved she
Not
can
in
do
one big jump, in many small steps.
it. So here is your mission. Set one tiny win for this week. Only one. Make it so small it feels almost easy. Here are a few options. I will learn and use one greeting. How's it going? I will listen to one English song and focus on the chorus. I will watch 10 minutes of a familiar show with subtitles. I will write down 3 useful phrases. Then do it. Log it. Celebrate it. Because that feeling of, I did it, is the engine of fluency. Start the engine today. Repeat after me. My goal is small and clear. 2. I can do it this week. 3. Tiny wins build my confidence. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. This was Sara, and you were listening to our English Learning Podcast. If this episode helped you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really supports the podcast, and it helps more learners find these episodes. And now, tell me in the comments, what is your tiny win for this week? See you next time.